Hell is about to break loose. In fact, everywhere is on fire. Everything is upside down. I don't know what the president is going to do or the vice president or whatever is going to happen. But what I know is that right now, Nigeria, a lot of people are crying. They are speaking out against the present situation of things. Hardship like never before. Now, some people are blaming the IMF, and this has to do with the dollar and naira. And questions are being asked, why is it that many African countries are dependent on dollar? Yes, dollar is the standard currency for trading. In fact, there was a time that Russia wanted to break that monopoly. Now, what about Africa? What is really going on? Is it only kicking out colonies or colonial criminals? I don't want to call them masters, like how many of these francophone countries, such as Niger and the rest of them, pulled out the puppet that these colonial criminals use in oppressing them. But that is not what I want to talk about, because you're about to hear something very deep. This is heavy. In fact, people are afraid right now, while some people are gearing up. The talk is this, that Southeasterners, Igbos, who could not get Peter Obi in as president, IPOB in general, are the ones behind this. I want you to pay attention to this one. Listen from the beginning of it till the end. There is one thing that is clear. Hunger cares less about your tribe, your race, your religion, or where you belong to. Let us listen to what this man has to say. He is alleged to be a member of IPOB. He is alleged to be this, he is alleged to be that. But obviously, it's from the southeast of Nigeria. It is about this protest that will flow or follow the footsteps of that in Kenya. It is a protest like never before. They said this one will be much more than NSARS. They said this will rock the whole nation. In fact, they said this protest will bring Nigeria to standstill.
Government we go. We will do what Africa has not done before. We don't care about the constitution. We don't care about P2B. We don't care about Atiku. We will change the leadership, everything that is called Senate, everything that came with this government, everything that came with 2023 election, we go. Everything. If one person die in this thing, everything that came with this thing, and let me tell you, this protest is not the one we will do. After 1 week, we go. We fire to the fire. We will fire to the... You see the way we have started discussing protests now. Very soon, all spaces will be hosting. 50,000 Nigerians will be on space from all over the world. The funding will be there. The lawyers will be there. If you lock up anybody, the person will be brought out. The lawyers will be there to follow up the court. Anything you want, fire to fire, money for money, anything you want, we will fund this protest more than the elections. What you saw in 2023 is child's play to what is cooking, because this is a fight for Nigerians. It is not. In fact, let me tell you people, there is nothing like party. P2B can, as far as I'm concerned, go back to UK and continue his life, because the new...
My brother, tell P2B to start running now, so he can leave early. Tell Atiku to stay where
he go back to UK and continue his life. He has tried. You know, he has done well. He opened our eyes, no problem. But the new Nigeria we are talking about, all of them, Gaskia, all of them, we no want. We go just choose one neutral person. We never touch leadership before. We never smell politics before. Carry and put there. So what we are telling you is that we are coming with a list, and I've said it. Eboji go do no now. Where my own matter is now is fuel. That first week we are starting that thing. Put fuel at 100 naira first. So that we will know whether we are dealing with animals or we are dealing with idiots. We know you people are cows already. But from that first week, as you hear Pium bring down fuel to 100 naira first. I don't care how you want to do it. I don't know about the analysis of oil in Nigeria. Nothing concerns me with that mass. If you can buy private jet for yourself, If you can do 21 billion naira house for one person, vice president, I can buy for 100 naira. I don't know where you want to bring the money from. I don't know whether it has anything to do with production. If our production will go to 3 million barrels from that first week of protests, provided fuel sells for 100 naira in this country, I don't care. If you are not able to do fuel 100 naira, that is even demand number one. If you are not able to do, because we need fuel from that first week, we need fuel first. We need fuel. That subsidy that you removed from day one, you will return it, and not just returning subsidy. You will make fuel 100 naira. Day one protest, fuel 100 naira. That is what everybody in the north, south, east understand. Let's even begin to buy fuel 100 naira. That way we can now see whether we are dealing with human beings. That is the way forward. So please, and please, we must maintain that spirit of oneness. One person die, pakam. I'm not saying police, you should not shoot. Army, I'm not saying you should not deploy. But if you deploy and shoot, one person, pam, gone. Everything that happened with 2023 election, everything that we did in 2023, cancel. Senate president, House of Rep, and I have said it before, our people are languishing in IDP camps. And during this protest, we might need to fund moving all IDP camp people to the National Assembly complex. That our Senate is comfortable place where some of our people in IDP camp can at least start sleeping there for now. Because we are in this fight for our brothers languishing in the bush. We need to relocate them to House of Assembly complex, because the laws that are being made there, it is not for us. It has nothing to do with us. I know that we have a bunch of charlatans and a bunch of wicked individuals. Is where a bill was said, if you are in support of Senate overseeing how money is being spent in various agencies, vote yea. If you are not in support, vote nay. They voted nay. They don't want to do anything work. All they are after is allowance and salary. So our people in IDP camps need a better place. And I am suggesting, please, as we are planning this protest, we should plan on how to mobilize all IDP camps all over the country, in Jos, Northeast, Northwest. We will pay their transport. Let them come. We have a National Assembly that was built and is being renovated every year with billions with our money. The money that was used to renovate those complexes is our money. And we can decide where our people who do not have homes currently, our people cannot be sleeping under waterproof in the bush. And we have senators driving cars of 200 million. We no longer need their services. We need our people to come and sleep there. And when this protest starts, when the funding start coming in, please, funding number one, move all IDP camps to Abuja to go and sleep. They need a safe place to keep their head. They have suffered enough. Since we have decided to remember ourselves now, let us also remember them who are in the bush. And when they are in that House and Senate, Nigerians will provide what they will eat. At least we have provided shelter. We would have solved shelter. What they will eat will not be a problem. We will feed them in our National Assembly complex. We will be feeding them. And if care is not taken, we will move to Aso-Rock. Because if this man that have vowed that all of us will die, he has vowed, a senator said that he has locked out. When a president has decided to lock out everybody, what he's doing now is one-man squad. And that is the problem of a drug cartel. He's only interested in himself. All Nigerians can go and die. All of us can go to hell and burn to ashes. And since he has wished us death, we return that wish to him. So please, in the coming days, all you need to do, it is not time to come out yet. It is time to begin. Just spread the message. Just be a preacher.
Welcome back. Now, there are people who have mixed feelings about what this young man just said. They said, no, this is a drum for war. But there is this song that Fela sang, Suffering and Smiling. How do you handle oppressors? How do you handle criminals who hide under the so-called constitution to rob? They loot the country dry. They make sure that it is their own enjoyment first, meaning they allocate huge amount of money to themselves. They never have problems as regards electricity. They have no problems as regards the fuel, that's the petrol, diesel, or any of that. They have no problems with petroleum products to serve them. They have none of that problem that you have, none of it at all. They have private aircraft. Everything is smooth. But you are the ones that has to deal with minimum wage, which is not even minimum. It is non-existent. You are the one that has to deal with lack of electricity or increase in the tariff. You are the one that has to deal with lack of petroleum products to power your generators, which you should not even be powering. The same city boy, that's Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who had bragged during the elections that he had problems with the then military dictator. I'm talking about military head of state, Obasanjo. That Obasanjo, I told Obasanjo, I'm a city boy, I want electricity in Lagos. I want Lagos to have electricity. Now he is president. Where is the electricity? Where is that electricity that the city boy was bragging about, that he wanted to convert Lagos to that kind of hub where electricity will be, just these people, they brag and talk. Once they become that they want to become, they're unable to perform. Why? What disabled Tinubu from providing that electricity all over Nigeria? If that is all that he can do, constant electricity all over Nigeria, why? What is happening? What is happening? People are going through a lot. Is he going to say, oh, my second term, I'm going to canvass the people with electricity? I will tell them I'm going to provide electricity now. Is that what it is? Well, I don't know what you think about what this man said. Like I said, a lot of people are kind of not comfortable with it. They said, hey, do not bring some hidden tribal issue into this or thing into it. Do not hide under IPOB to try to destabilize Nigeria. Do not try to call for war. Do not. But how long are we going to continue in this? It's going to be better. It's going to be okay. It's going to be fine. It is not going to be fine. It is not going to be better unless something happens, something really serious happens. These people, they will not, they will never do anything right. You know why they will never put things right? They already structured their children into it. Their grandchildren is already learning, understanding, and they will make sure that their kids have foreign citizenship, their kids are well off, they will make sure that their kids are connected. It's like a circle. This is the son of, this is the daughter of, that's how they operate. Man no man, woman no woman. That's how they work. So it means that there is a possibility that the daughter or the son of President, that's the former President Buhari, or Basanjo, or Tinubu, or any of these people, there's a possibility that their children will end up becoming governors of the state that they are from, or even president of Nigeria. That's it. Maybe once in a while, we have someone who is outside of the circle come in, that kind of person that will fight his way through. That's it. It's like a cartel. That's how they operate. It's like a tight-knitted circle. Maybe once in a while, someone will break in. But the thing is that we need to create a system. What we have is not a proper system. That system that will begin to breed people who are conscientious, people who will do right, and not because they wish to do it alone, but a system that is so solid that will spit out anybody that wants to hijack the system and turn it into some foolishness. We need to begin to educate ourselves that there's something like Sai Baba. Worshipping of your president or hyping them is the most useless thing you can ever do. Worshipping or hyping your governor or that political office holder, it shows you have to begin to re-educate yourself. You cannot hype these people. But unfortunately, we've lived in that system for too long. To wash that system will take a lot of effort. What do you think about what this man has said? Drop it in the comment section.